Happy 10-year Labbiversary! I'm so excited to be here on the 10-year anniversary. It's been such an amazing 6+ years, 3/5 of the lab's existence, and I cannot wait to see what is next. Favorite memory of the lab is maybe the first time I got to walk up into that office in DuPont and just be welcomed and excited to be able to be in a space with so many amazing individuals, all dedicated to better understanding the experience of those around them. So happy Labbiversary. Hope to be here for number 20.
Happy 10-year anniversary. I'm Caroline DeLeon. I'm one of our education designers. In 10 years, I would hope to see that the lab is having a larger impact on our Black and Brown communities within the schools that we serve. I think there's great opportunity for that. And so I'm hoping in 10 years, we're going to be leaders of that work at some capacity.
Hi, I'm Brianna Ellis. I'm an associate education designer. And as someone who's come on to the lab as an intern, I would hope that in 10 years, we have more student-led projects, more students being thought leaders on our work, and just taking initiative and having more leadership opportunities here at the lab. So I would really love to see that.
I just want to say to the lab, happy 10th Labbiversary. I remember turning 10. We played baseball, we ate ice cream, we did all these wonderful things. I hope the lab celebrates in the most fantastic way with everyone they love and care for and have changed lives for.
Happy 10-year anniversary, Education Design Lab!
We are so excited for the lab to turn 10, and of course really pleased that we are part of the staff for this momentous occasion. I will say, since being at the lab, I've grown in so many of my skills. I'm really excited that X-Credit has been able to transition from a project into more of a stream of work for the lab. That's an accomplishment that I'm really proud of.
I will share a fun memory. I'd say home week and all the bonding that happens. That's one of my favorite times.
And I love that I am early in my career and I get to look around at all the wonderful people at the lab and just feel like there are so many great people to learn from.
Happy anniversary, Education Design Lab. Met some wonderful people, very inspiring work since I've been here. Thanks for all the memories and all of the opportunities.
I've always been someone who's very student-centered in my work in higher ed over the last 20 years. And I love that I get to work for an organization now that really centers the learners in everything that we do. I have had such a great experience connecting with learners and helping our colleges figure out how they will do that in a way that's different than the normal way of integrating our learners.
Every day I'm inspired working at the lab. We put people at the center of everything we do.
How can we facilitate better experiences for humans using AI, using other technologies? And how can we not only lead in tech innovation, but human innovation?
And I really feel like the lab plays such a huge part in that. We're so thoughtful, we're so intentional, and we care so much about the populations that we're trying to serve. I love the lab. I wouldn't have made such a great friend at the lab, all the wonderful relationships. So happy 10th anniversary.
Woo, 10 years.
In a world where so many people are looking backward, I'm really excited to be part of an organization that is looking towards the future. And I just can't wait to see what we do in the next 10 years. But I'm so happy to be part of an organization that is part of this 10 years. And let's look forward to the future and see what we can accomplish.
I think one of my favorite memories was actually just formed in a previous session today. And just being able to receive all the shoulder taps and realizing that, oh, even though I don't get to work with everybody on the regular, my work still impacts them. And that was really refreshing, fulfilling. I even cried. So yeah, that's a core memory for sure. Happy 10th anniversary.
So for me, I just want to talk about my favorite memory was really just starting and then 3 weeks later going to home week in January, which was so fun because I'd seen people on Zoom, but to get to meet everybody in person and really feel this collaboration and teamwork was just the most amazing thing. And I feel it every day that I get to work at the lab.
And for me, it's working with the college design teams. The moment when they start to figure out how to work together and they start to build that trust and they start to really drive transformation in ways that better serve their learners.
My favorite thing at the lab is the home week. I really like coming to the home week and meeting everyone, meeting people who I usually see in the Zoom box, and just the connection and spending time together. I think that's one of my favorite things to do at the lab, and I really appreciate that we are organizing these regularly at these really cool places.
I think my favorite memory of the lab was actually this morning during an activity that we did where each of us got to quietly express our appreciation and receive appreciation. And I think that's what stands out to me about people who work at the lab, is just the compassion that they bring with them every day, and it's so wonderful.
The magical thing about the lab is we don't claim to know all the answers. We work with you to find those answers. And I think that's a humbling experience as someone who works at the lab, and a magical experience for working with the lab.
As a new Labbie, I am just so grateful that I am able to show up as my full self. The Labbie really embraces belonging, and I truly feel like I belong here. And I feel so honored to be in a role where I can welcome other Labbies, onboard them, and motivate and cultivate their growth, belonging, and agency here at the lab. Happy 10 years, Education Design Lab.
The top 10 reasons why the lab is awesome. Human-centered design thinking, 21st century skills, education designers, data coaches, micro pathways, X credit, T profile, great partners, communities of practice, a world-class team. From our founder, Kathleen Delasky, to our newest hire, we're made up of an awesome, talented, committed, empathetic team. And we've opened the doors to the world, and they're showing up to learn, work, and live with us to make stars visible. Happy 10th Labiversary.
Hi, everyone. I'm Larry Roth. I'm the Chief Growth Officer at the Education Design Lab. And I joined the organization 8 years ago, literally this week. And I remember being very, very excited about it. I had known Kathleen for a long time. I was really eager to get going on this new adventure. So I mentioned this to a friend of ours, mutual friend of ours, who was also equally excited. He had said Kathleen was wonderful. He was so excited for me. She's a visionary. And then he kind of leaned in and said, yeah, but Larry, when you can figure out what the heck she's doing, would you let me know? Because I haven't a clue. A lot of people didn't understand what we were up to. But they figured it out, we figured it out, and it's been a heck of a ride since. So, congratulations, Kathleen. Congratulations, everyone. And here's to another terrific 10 years.
Education Design Lab, 10 years old. I cannot believe it. I guess I can believe it. I've been here for most of them. When I hear stories about how I was at 10, the lab is just way better and way better. I am super excited for the next 10 and so thrilled to be a part of the organization. And Kathleen, congratulations.
Hello, my name is Angel Cabrera and I am the president of Georgia Tech. Congratulations to the Education Design Lab team and to the hundreds of education leaders and business partners you have worked with over the past 10 years to create new solutions. Your work matters. It helps close gaps in access, in opportunity, in skills. You're enabling much needed innovation to support learners of all backgrounds. Special congratulations to my dear friend Kathleen Delasky. One of the highlights of my time at George Mason University was getting to know her, to brainstorm with her, and to see her make the lab a reality. I am proud of what we did together right at the beginning of the lab, and I'm grateful for how it influenced my own thinking later at Georgia Tech. Happy 10th birthday, and here's to another even greater 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So, super excited for the lab.
We didn't say who was going to go first.
Sorry, that's okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
Honestly, Colin, fantastic job, buddy.
Yes, love that.
Humans more.
Way to run the best facilitation series ever.
tell me, where do you see the lab in 10 years in terms of innovation?
Oh
What's
my
your
gosh.
vision?